Me and the Cuban. We're at Pete's Tavern. Where is this? Gramercy Park?
Gramercy Park. Great bar.
Yeah. It's been here since what, 1851?
1851, Opie.
Nice.
1851. Eating some squid with Obster. Oh, fuck.
A little calamari.
Not that.
A little calamari. This place is rocking. How was Ryan Seacrest?
Yeah, what was that all about, dude? Was he shorter than me?
Yeah, he's a slight guy. Yeah, I ran into Ryan Seacrest yesterday on the streets on Columbus Avenue on the Upper West Side, and Carl's been beating me up about Ryan Seacrest for how long?
At least a year.
At least a year or two. He always mentions how Ryan Seacrest's career is way better than mine, and that's when I had an actual fucking real job. So I was getting my my vegetable juice. And all of a sudden I see Ryan Seacrest. He's the only other person on the street yesterday morning. And because he's from LA, he was bundled up like he was in Alaska.
He looked like with his little cute jacket.
He had the thickest puffy coat I've ever seen. He had 3 or 4 fucking dogs with him.
He looked like an American Girl doll.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, fuck, I got to get this picture just for Carl. And
you're texting me like, no comment in the picture. I'm like, I'm on a plane.
Yeah, so I put my camera up to take a selfie.
Right.
And I wanted to give with Ryan Seacrest. And then I realized, that he can see what I'm looking at. So my face in the picture is in between trying to smile and try to figure out
Make a dookie face?
Yeah, how I could make a shitty face to just show that I'm not a big fan of his, actually.
You look like I don't care emoji. That's what you look like.
And I didn't say who I was or any of that horse shit, so. But I met Ryan Seacrest. Wow. Big star in the radio world.
Did he look like a star in real life?
No, he looked kind of sad, actually.
Like some people look like stars in real life.
No, they put him together. I looked way hotter. No, he looked frumpy and just kind of sad. And know why he was sad? So I met him yesterday, and then it came out that he might have a sexual harassment thing happen.
No.
Yes.
What did he do?
I don't know the full story, but there was.
He threw his blush at somebody? He kicked someone's poodle?
I'm thinking.
Did he take his white glove out and just slap his assistant?
I'm thinking that it can help his image, actually.
So he doesn't look like such a perfect guy?
No, because there's rumors that he might be.
What are you saying? There's rumors that. Are you serious?
So if this comes out that there might have been some harassment with a woman. Look, it's all the rage these days, but in Ryan Seacrest's case, I think it could help him.
Really?
I think so.
That's a funny way of looking at it.
I think so. What are we drinking, by the way?
This is Pete's Ale. They make it here.
Cheers.
It's really good. Opie asked for ask the guy.
Oh, here you go, Bob. He goes peanut butter and a doggy. That was the claim.
It's funny. So the guy, the bartender, the waiter that we're using is awesome.
Yeah.
So Opie goes, "How's the pumpkin ale?" The guy looks at him and goes, I don't know. I don't drink fruit beers.
Because I don't drink fruity beers. And I'm like, I don't either. I was just,
it's so funny.
I just saw it on the menu. I don't drink them. Yeah, we're not in the type of place where you should be, drinking grapefruit beer or pumpkin ale or,
No, it's hardcore. Playing Dungeons and Roses during dinner.
Nice. This place is cool, though. Pete's Tavern. It's been here since 1851.
It's a speakeasy.
It used to be a speakeasy?
Back in Prohibition days. It's great.
Dude, have you ever, studied up on the Prohibition?
I know a little bit about it.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. But I guess during the Prohibition, this place still operated.
Right, yeah, there's a flower shop in front.
Really?
So it's a fake flower shop,
Right.
and then you'd walk back here and
Right.
fucking get lit.
You know, I've heard about like those type of places where it's a flower shop to hide that they're actually
Yeah.
serving booze in the back, whatever. But you gotta think everyone was in on it. You know?
Everybody knew.
Everyone knew that you know they had to have known.
But it's right now, Opie, listen. Every cop knows where you go get the drugs. Everybody knows. But everybody knows, even the cops, you gotta let the world go round and round and round.
Right.
If you stop everybody from doing drugs, you're gonna have a lot of angry people walking around.
So you think there's way more people that know?
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. So then how do you get busted?
I'm part of the secret wink handshake club on everything.
Really? Yeah. Ron Howard and Desi Arnaz. What? Why did I just read that comment?
Why'd you read that?
I don't even know what that means.
That means I'm Desi Arnaz, and you're Ron Howard.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Did Marie sell your car?
Yes.
What happened?
Marie.
What happened?
So, I'm in California, and my wife goes, where's your car? I'm like, oh, it's at the store, right? So I'm like, okay, it's at the store, no problem. She goes, I'm thinking about trading it in. I'm like, trading in my car? What's wrong with my car? Trade in your car. So I was in California. She traded in my Honda Fit, a little Honda Fit with a pig on the hood. They used to drive around. She traded in and bought a giant Mercedes truck.
Wait, she sold the car with the pig on the front?
Yes.
I love that car.
I loved it too.
That's your ride.
It was my ride. I have no car.
Why did she sell it?
Because she said it's stupid and I'm old and I look like a crazy person driving around in a Honda Fit with a pig on it.
Dude, it was a good.
She's not wrong.
It was a good look.
So here's the thing, like I came home
Yeah.
and she bought like a big white Mercedes with the beige leather. And I'm a sucker for hot chicks and cars. Like, so when I saw her in it, I'm like, fuck, yeah. That looks
really?
good. Yeah, it's so weird. You know what I mean? Like,
She looks dope in it?
yeah, she looks good in it.
You guys okay?
Yeah, we're all right. You want to
I'll take that shot of Jim Beam, brother.
another one? Yeah. You want to say hi? We're doing something here.
Want to say hello?
Tell me about Pete's Tavern.
You like dysentery?
Yeah, that's where we are.
That's the guy that said, I don't drink fruity beers.
I love that dude. He can give a fuck.
That's too good, bro. Too good. Too good.
His belt is right around his knees. He's all gut. I love him.
I was texting you like crazy yesterday while you're flying because I was hanging with Brother Weeze and I needed to get that tequila we were drinking at Guy's place.
The Herradura Añejo.
Yeah.
How good. It changes everything.
It was amazing. And then what was said, you didn't get back to me, and you know we had a few people over last night.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank.
You know how we do it.
There you go. So I'm like, fuck, what was that tequila, you know? And so then I had to replay the pop-up from Guy Fieri's place.
Right.
And the quality of these things are so fucking bad that I couldn't read the bottle. When I went to the liquor store I'm trying to fix the comments. Now they're not going by. We like talking to you people. There you go. The quality of the pop-up, because I'm using my stupid phone, wasn't good enough, so I could barely read what bottle of tequila it was when she showed it on camera. But I figured it out, and I ended up getting the right one. Why is that shit so good?
Well, it's aged longer, right? So Añejo means 1 year. So 1 year, it's been aged longer. It sits longer, so it has just a better, more herbal flavor. It's fantastic. That's the tequila you should drink.
Right. It was very tasty. And you gotta teach me how to make a good margarita.
I'll teach you.
I get the lame margarita mix.
So
And then we're up all night because it's like I'm back in the old days doing.
I'll tell you how to do a margarita. I'll tell you how to do a margarita. You take tequila, a little bit of ice, you squeeze a lime in it. That's your margarita.
Come on.
That's it. Drink like a man, dude. That's it. Tequila, boom, little bit of lime, ice, you're done.
And that's it.
That's it. And strain with ice. Ice and tequila.
What about wimps like me though? How do I water it down? A little, because I want to taste the tequila, but I don't want to be really.
All right, squeeze 2 limes in it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you need.
That's it, man.
What about some agave? I need some agave.
Why, did you burn yourself? Or you were like,
No, isn't that's aloe.
exactly. What do you think agave is?
Agave.
Don't put agave in there.
No?
You guys mixing cocktails?
Mixing cocktails. What do you know about it?
I tell you, I make a mean Bill Cosby.
Wait, what did he say?
I make a mean Bill Cosby.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's like a raping joke.
This guy wants to be part of our fucking pop-up. Why is Christine beating me up? Who else got the Bill Cosby joke? I didn't get the joke.
Christine's been angry since we started this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But she comes rolling around again?
Oh.
Blood!
Christine's been angry since we started.
Do it with me, Carl.
Huh?
Blood! Come on, roll around again, because I want to...
Show your face.
Blood!
You're gonna get blocked, bitch.
Where are you? There she is!
Get her.
Bam!
Oh my god, that's really funny.
Holy fuck, Louis C.K.'s here.
No shit.
Bro, Louis C.K.'s right there. He grew a mustache so no one recognizes him.
Are you kidding me?
That's Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. is not here.
Louis C.K. I don't know if you can see him at that table. Who? At that table. It's Louis C.K. Chill.
Oh, that's a chick.
The guy right there with the mustache next to the girl with the red...
That's not Louis C.K.
That's Louis C.K.
That's
Bro,
just-
that's Louis C.K., right?
Well, we'll know if he whips out his dick.
I love him. Only in New York, man.
People got so whiny because I was like having fun with Louis C.K. on the last pop-up we did. Doesn't mean I don't love the guy and I hope that everything works out for him, but you know, you make some jokes.
Listen, I just hope that he knew that this was coming and he got to save his money out.
Right.
Because listen, if I was in the whip it out dick business, I'd be like, listen, there's good odds. Like, when you do illegal shit, you save up money.
Yeah.
Like when you sell drugs or whatever, you keep money in a shoebox because you never know when you're gonna get pinched, right? So I hope he knew, like, man, I've been jerking off on girls for like 10 years now. Let me put some money away just in case it pops off, right? So hopefully he didn't get all Hollywood and think that this wasn't coming out.
I'm sure he has money, but I'm also sure that he wants to be part of that whole A-list club out there in Hollywood.
Well, he
so,
can't.
Yeah.
It's over.
Anyway, what else there, Carl? So your wife sold her car. I did a pop-up with Krista Stefano at the mall at the penis statue.
Let me ask you a question. I
Yeah.
saw the pop-up. Was that anxiety real?
Yes.
Was he really that stressed out?
Chris had horrendous anxiety at the mall. I told him to meet us at the penis statue.
You know, that's a Colombian artist named Botero.
How the fuck do you know that?
He's a Colombian artist named Botero, and all his paintings are fat people like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a Colombian artist. I went to his gallery in Bogota. It's beautiful.
I usually don't give a fuck, but it's.
Don't ask me why I was in Bogota.
I know when not to ask you something at this point. Why is Carl? Oh, okay. You hang out with Carl in New York, you realize he knows a lot of people. But anyway, the statue, though, I mean, is pornographic.
I don't think
For a
so.
mall.
Right.
And people go to the mall. It's at the Time Warner building at Columbus Circle, and people get their pictures taken under the statue, and they make believe they're sucking it and they're jerking it off and stuff. It's
Nobody does. Just you.
I swear, I got a video. Maybe I'll even put it on the end of this pop-up when I put this on YouTube.
Right.
Where I camped out for like 2 hours and just filmed people touching the dick.
No.
Yes.
I won't do that.
All right. I'll tweet it out later or something like that. So anyway,
That's really funny.
I went there with Chris. I thought he would enjoy the penis statue. And then, you know, we needed a place to talk like we're doing right now. So I go, Chris, why don't we just sit on the floor? And the security guards come right up to us. And they recognize Chris right away from Guy Code on MTV.
Right.
And they go, but you can't sit on the... We weren't allowed to sit on the floor.
Right.
So that got Chris going. His anxiety's off the charts. So I decided that I would show him all the places he could jump from at the mall.
That's perfect.
I'm putting a special video of that together. Just a montage of him and his anxiety from that last pop-up.
Oh my God! The last time I saw him with anxiety was when we did the comedy show at the Comedy Cellar.
Right.
And he was sitting in the stairs, like sitting on the stairs all by himself.
Oh yeah. I got pictures of that.
And then Mark Norman's like trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
But Mark Norman's another mess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Mark's like, "What's the matter? What's going on with you?" Chris is like, "Leave me alone, Mark." He's like, "No problem." It was really funny.
Yeah, people don't think that anxiety shit with Chris is real, but it is.
It makes
real.
him funny as shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is Chris still with the girl? Man, Keith, you didn't watch the last pop-up. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, bro.
I don't think he's with his gal anymore.
How is your third eye? It looks good, Hope. You look good.
Thank you.
Now you just look like a
Look, I don't
prize
have-
fighter.
I don't have my homeless hat on today. Got a haircut.
Oh, Carlos thinks it's sport.
Want another pizza?
Yeah, I'll have another
Another one?
piece.
I'll take another one. Sure.
Yeah, they're loving you on this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a big star.
I'm a big star. I'm a big star.
What am I drinking? I'm drinking Pete's and Jim Beam.
Did you notice that the tripod is hanging in there?
You did a good job. You put that together. You know what?
Look at how crooked it is. This is our only equipment.
You're the worst. Let me tell you something. I'd rather take this thing up my ass than deal with Paul.
Fuck.
What an
Fuck those
asshole that
guys.
kid turned out to be.
I pray that, you know what, it looks more crooked since we started, so I hope the tripod lasts. We're going to leave here in a little while and go get a burger at what you're saying is the best burger place in
I
New
think
York? So. All right. We might pop up from there as well in a little bit. But and I think this is the last pop-up with the shitty fucking quality. I think I'm going to go get a Mevo camera.
We're going to do some good shit?
Yeah, we're going to keep developing this shit.
You're not eating anything. You don't like this?
Fried calamari. Look at the calamari.
So good.
I'll have some. I want a burger, actually.
How funny was that dude?
Who?
The waiter.
Oh, he's the best. He's absolutely the best.
I miss New York, man.
Bro, you were telling me about California sushi and why it's way better than New York?
I can't even tell you. So, we go to this place called Sushi Hana. So, we're at this place called Sushi Hana in Santa Rosa, California. And it's literally the best of the best chefs. I mean, Jonathan Waxman, fucking Antonio LaFassa, like just really great chefs.
I don't know any of those people.
And I can tell.
You might as well be talking fucking French.
So we're all sitting there, and the fucking sushi comes out. And one of the chefs goes, I gotta say it. Because, you know, half of us are New Yorkers.
I gotta say it too.
He goes,
Dip!
come on, bro, don't start that. That shit never go.
What?
I can't hear that shit again. And it's on all social media. Carl dip, Carl dip.
Well, when these assholes tell me to do something, I have to do it.
Oh,
so.
they told you?
Yes! And then it just gets in my brain.
So, you're the worst. Dude, it haunts my social media. Dip, dip. Hey, Carl, you going for a dip? Like, I took a picture of a pool. I'm like,
Hey, Amanda. I gotta do one for Amanda. Join me, Carl.
no.
Dip!
Everyone's looking at you. Fucking stop that shit.
Louis C.K. doesn't have a sense of humor with my dip bit.
It's not Louis C.K., bro.
Look at Louis C.K. again. That's Johnny Burger King. There he is.
Yeah. All right, so listen.
Good.
Two Jews walk into a bar. That's all I got so far, but I'm working on it.
He's totally talking about us.
Listen, you guys are gonna be here for a while. Well, listen, I'm leaving at 5. Is it okay if I give you the check?
Yeah.
And then you can start a new check with the other waiter.
Be my pleasure.
Who am I talking to, by the way? Who's on the other end?
Just people.
What are you doing, like a podcast?
Yeah, a little fucking pop-up, I
Huh?
call them.
You want to see some matzo balls and gefilte fish?
Just pull down the zipper.
That might be Louis C.K.
Kenneth has a question. The new 92.3, are you going there?
What's that all about?
Do you want me to be, they're talking to my agents. That is the truth.
Can I come?
Yes, you can, Carl.
Alrighty.
I'm not even going to fuck around with that. But I guess there's a no. I know a station flipped here in New York to alternative rock.
I'll give you this.
Here.
And if you want more, you can start it with the new person.
Oh, here.
Bro, we used to be famous.
Who?
He's on the Food Network, so he's definitely still famous.
Yeah.
That's Carl from
Cal. What's your specialty with the food?
I cook Jew food.
Are you serious?
No.
You
I cook Italian food.
No, but you look like you cook like halal food. I would believe that.
Why are you paying?
I got it.
You know, I don't mind that people pay these days.
I got you. I know Brother Louise. That was to look like an expensive dinner. I saw
Dude,
the picture. I know you.
Did you see it?
I saw
No,
the
you don't
picture.
know me.
I saw the wood paneling and like Opie.
We were at Delmonico's.
Isn't that place great?
That's where the Delmonico steak originated for real.
And lobster Newburgh.
And lobster Newburgh.
Yes, one of the oldest, most famous dishes in America.
So I go to the steak place. Why don't you guess what I ordered?
What kind of chicken did you get?
I
Did you
went,
get fucking chicken, dude?
I went with, I
Did
went
you
with
get
a little,
fucking chicken?
I went with a little tuna tartare.
Oh my god. I want you to get struck by lightning. How the fuck did you do that? Dude, don't be a dick.
I just like being a dick.
It was a pleasure.
Oh,
It was a pleasure.
This is my buddy, Opie. Opie?
Yeah.
And I'm Carl.
Carl.
No recognition.
Carl.
Yeah.
And I'm Ron.
Are you from Boston?
You're like a linguist. I am from Boston.
Wait, I heard Boston accent.
But this is how you can tell if someone's from Boston.
Yeah.
Have them say the phrase martial arts.
Martial arts.
I'll break out or like
The hot whalers.
or like oh that's wicked pisser.
Right.
Or if a girl like gives a good head, you call her a pickle sniffer. That's true. That's like a real fucking local. Oh yeah, she's a pickle sniffer.
I used to live in Boston,
He must have not had a radio.
and he didn't recognize the name at all. What's his name?
His name is Anthony. Alright. His name is Anthony Cuban.
Anthony.
Anthony!
Hello, Ron the waiter.
Oh my god. Did
Nice.
you get to block that shitty girl? Hmm? Oh, good.
It was one of these.
That was block.
Do it with me, Carl.
Block. Opie yoga. That was really funny.
No, we're talking. We're definitely talking, but there's an alternative rock station here in New York, so we'll see. We'll see.
So can I tell my wife I'm going to be on the radio?
I don't.
She kind of likes these because it's like more manageable.
It's full-time work.
Yeah, it is. Do you really want to do that, dude?
I want to do these pop-ups, but
I like these. We get to go to places I like to eat.
I want to do these pop-ups and really develop them. We're slowly developing them. So tell me about the sushi in California. I didn't forget.
Oh.
I didn't forget.
Dude, so we're all sitting here, a bunch of chefs. And my friend, he goes, I gotta go out, I gotta say it out loud. The sushi on the West Coast annihilates the sushi on the East Coast. And I'm talking best of the best.
I believe it.
Like I went to a restaurant called Masa, where they fly everything in here in New York City. And it's like a big deal. And you gotta go in there. The fucking sushi guy's got a tramp stamp of Godzilla. Like, he's fucking hardcore, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I get there, and then I'm in California in some shithole, and it was better. It was fucking better.
What makes it better?
I think just the closest, you know, because all that fish that they use off in the Pacific Ocean is just so new. Like,
Right.
you can't beat closest to Japan. Like, it's
Right.
closer.
You know, I know over the years, I've joked about food and and being a foodie and all that, or you being a foodie. But I'm a huge sushi guy. I love sushi.
I'll vouch for you. You are a sushi guy through and through.
And you took me to
Sushi Matusora in
no, Sushi Den.
Sushi Den.
Sushi Den, which was across the street from Sirius XM. Amazing sushi. Two things that drive me nuts about sushi in New York. One, they don't have real wasabi.
What's up from Santa Rosa? Sorry about that.
Oh, we got some from Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
Most places don't have real wasabi. What's that about? Is
What?
it expensive?
No, I mean it is, but you should.
It makes
have it.
all the
They
difference
green-
in the world.
Thank you very much.
Instead of the horse shit that's horseradish that they just dye green. Oh, you're back.
Oh.
Bro, I used to live in Boston.
Who?
When were you up there?
Well, I'm from Boston.
No, what? No, when did you move here?
been here like 10 years.
Do you remember? You remember the radio show where they talked about Mayor Menino dying in a car accident?
I remember Mayor Menino.
But you don't remember the big prank?
I don't like remember maybe that. Like, did he die in a car accident?
No, he's the one that said on the radio. It was Opie and Anthony.
Oh, you one of those guys? You just look like you know what? You just look like one of those guys that like spends the day in a bar.
You just got yourself the best tip in the
Honestly,
history.
you know, you're all like red and shiny.
I'm not even sure. No, that's skin cancer, you son of a bitch.
Dude, you got it. You got it. Oh my God!
Red, I got skin cancer. Not really, pre-skin cancer.
I mean, like if you have a serious skin condition, I don't want to.
This is pre-skin cancer.
Pre.
Yeah, wear your suntan lotion.
Well, you're fair skinned.
That's right.
That's why you probably spend your days in a bar.
In a bar. I'm gonna give this guy $100 tip. He just took a bulldozer to you, dude.
What the fuck? I had one beer.
How the fuck did we spend $80?
Did we really?
Oh my God.
It's your Jim Beam.
Jim Beam's cheaper than gasoline.
So then the other thing about sushi, as you write that out. By the way, I will be giving Carl some money.
Oh, and you're buying for burger. You're paying for burger.
All right, I'll be paying for burgers. So, and the other thing I hate about sushi is the fact that a lot of places use fake tuna.
Seriously, guys.
Oh, he's back.
It was a pleasure.
Pleasure, brother.
It's a pleasure.
All right.
Yeah, so he was on. He
doesn't give a fuck.
He was on FM radio for like an hour in Boston.
Remember Opie and Anthony?
I do.
I'm Opie.
Are you really?
Yeah.
No, you really did look familiar.
Okay, good.
No, you really did look familiar.
All right.
No, don't be so hard on yourself.
You gotta love Boston.
Oh, I miss Boston people.
Holy shit.
By the way, Weeze is... Oh.
He's on TV, Weeze?
No, the game is on right now. They're playing in Mexico City. The Raiders and the Patriots.
What the fuck are they doing down there? Why is the NFL sending them there?
That's stupid.
Why do you want to give 60 fucking black people diarrhea?
It's so dumb.
Why would you send them down there?
So, explain the fake tuna. It drives me insane.
It's garbage.
But what is it? Because most places in New York, there's a
Okay, so it's not
sushi
fake-
joint. Hold on,
it's
let me
not-
explain. Sushi joint in every corner of New York, basically. A lot of them are fancy joints, so you don't know the difference.
Okay.
And the tuna is, you know when you're eating fake tuna. It's
So-
waxy and it tastes like shit.
So let me tell you, it's not fake tuna. But this is something a lot of people don't know. And you can look it up. Shit.
Ha ha.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey.
See that open? Huh? Saw that?
Let's get this kid on video. I don't know if he's legal.
Oh, get him. You guys love this dude.
I guarantee he's not.
Just said I guarantee he's
I'm
not.
betting down doing that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Have a nice trip back home. So here's what they
That
do.
was a party foul.
Yeah.
People calling you out on your party foul.
Oh, who cares?
Thank you, buddy.
Well, boys, it was a pleasure.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
seriously,
time.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice to
so
meet you.
listen, I mean, I know your career, so you you probably have a few bucks put away. You need like a houseboy or something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wear maybe some nice like Daisy Dukes. You know what I mean? I look like sausage wrapped in rope. You're a food guy, you get that.
Yeah, I get it.
This just got weird.
Fire, dude.
Got weird, right?
I'm on fucking fire. I may be the funniest radio you ever had.
Yeah, absolutely. You're good.
Yeah.
But you just got weird. You might want to call Ryan Seacrest.
I like it. So
Oh, the sushi, the tuna, yes.
here's the thing with tuna. A lot of people don't know. You gas tuna. So they take this shitty tuna and they put it in the conveyor belt and they gas it with CO2 and it turns it red.
Really?
And guess what else they do that with? Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
CO2 turns certain things red.
Right.
So you take tuna, you take the worst fucking tuna in the world, and you run it through a CO2 gas chamber, and it turns red.
Really?
And that's what you're eating. It's complete garbage.
I hate it.
And you can taste the gas.
It drives me nuts because when you have real tuna that's on the pink side, there's nothing better.
It's beautiful.
Nothing better. All right,
And New York is notorious for that bullshit.
our waiter has left the building. It looks like.
Oh, that was funny shit.
Too good, man. How's grocery games?
Escalar tuna. So Escalar tuna.
What's Escalar tuna?
That's what a lot of sushi places say that it's called white tuna. They call it white tuna. Do you know that it's a natural laxative?
Really?
It makes you shit immediately.
Really? White tuna?
You order a bunch of white tuna, you just fucking blow your shit out.
All right.
That's crazy.
All right. Oh, your watch is too big for your wrist there, Pat. Says to Carl.
No, I think it's just too close. It's fine.
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Boom. Boom.
You know what that's from?
What's that? Legend of Zelda?
REO Speedwagon.
Block.
We got her!
Block! We got you, you son of a bitch!
We got you, Kristen.
Wow, why are people so obsessed? Why? Go watch and do something else. I don't get that. I don't get it anymore.
The haters, right? It's illegal in certain countries, he's right. I like the wind up for the box.
That video's gonna be as good as the Wambulance. He's still here.
You still here?
I'm waiting for this table over here.
You're a liar. You were supposed to leave already.
Well, I'm just waiting for this table here because I partied last night.
Did you really?
Honestly, like I haven't
A little
done that
devil's
much.
danger?
Am I gonna get myself in trouble here?
No.
What
kind of party?
I'm actually on television. No, like fucking. It was a belated birthday present. I dropped a hit of acid. I had a great fucking time.
Wait, you
dude.
dropped acid last night?
Yeah. Yeah. I got like 2 hours sleep. I had to be here at 10 in the morning. And by the way, I feel fucking fantastic. I'm probably gonna have a fucking stroke or a heart attack. I don't give a shit.
What are you done? You done now?
I'm done right now.
Go the fuck home, bro.
No.
He needs the table. He needs the cash.
No. I'm waiting for them. They're paying now, but like, as soon as they get out here, it's like I'm literally gonna stop fucking pounding just to smooth it out. But I mean, it was 4:30 in the morning, and I'm tossing and turning, trying to get to bed so I can be here at 10 in the morning.
Oh my
But
god.
whatever. It's right. I'm a trooper.
Are you still tripping right now? A little bit?
No way. I mean, I took it yesterday around 4 in the afternoon, and at 4:30 in the morning, 12 hours later, I'm trying to go to bed.
Are you still seeing like unicorns flying around?
Nah, I'm trying to get hold of some oxygen. You guys know anybody? I'm joking.
Shut off the phone. Shut off the phone. Murray, we're getting another car.
By the way, Breaking Bad is my favorite show.
Is it
love
really?
Breaking Bad.
I thought it was a documentary.
Now I'm gonna get in fucking trouble.
No.
My agent's gonna kill me.
You're good, bro.
By the way, that wasn't real. It was all for the kids.
For the kids.
For the kids. It's all entertainment.
Sure.
It's all, it's I don't know. I need to get
Totally
fucked up
so
again.
Holy fuck.
Wow, I love these pop-ups.
Isn't this great?
I'd rather do this than a stupid radio show,
Wow,
man.
that's a better guest than rolling out in a fucking year.
Instead of being in a stiff fucking radio station somewhere in a studio.
Oh my god.
That's great. Oh yeah, so grocery games is done? Done filming?
Guy just texted me he wants to go to FieriCon one year where everyone dresses like Fieri and goes bar hopping. I think it was yesterday.
Oh really?
So he just texted me, he's like, let me know, I'll bleed into one.
I would like that.
How fun would that be? We go with Guy to FieriCon and we just run around.
I was hanging with Weez last night. Remember our pal from Rochester, the guy with the shirts?
Right?
What's his name again?
Who?
The guy that we loved with
What
the.
is this?
So I know a while
Oh,
ago.
he's got-
I know.
Holy shit!
I
Yes.
know, yeah, I'm like syphilis. I know a while ago you guys got in trouble. So are you back on the air?
Wait, which one you remember?
One of you got off the airways, right? For yeah. So what are you doing now?
No, that wasn't
What
me.
are you selling cars?
I'm doing this.
What are you selling cars?
Making fun of me, like It would be better if I was selling cars.
Opie, I'd love to see you sell
love this
cars.
guy.
I'll leave you alone.
All right, later,
please,
buddy.
hang out.
Are you kidding me? Have a beer with us.
Oh my God, he's like the drunk uncle from Saturday Night Live, like in real life.
And he was tripping last night.
He's totally still tripping. Look at his eyes; they're fucking wide open.
I always wanted to do acid. I was just always too scared.
Acid, and I do not get along.
Really?
Oh, I mean, I still do it, but I hate it.
Wait, you've done it recently?
Recent? No, maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Right.
No, 8 years ago.
Fuck that.
But it feels like it was yesterday. It's so intense.
This pop-up has been great. Thank you, Wayne. We need more people like Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
Appreciate it, brother. Oh my God. I don't know if we're gonna beat that guy. We should almost like turn this fucking thing off.
Let's go get a hamburger.
You want to get a hamburger?
Yeah.
All right, we can do that. Can we say goodbye to Louis C.K.? I can't
not
believe.
Louis C.K..
I'm telling you, he grew a mustache. That's why you're confused. Let me get him on camera. Louis C.K. in the background. Yeah, man, next to the lady with the red shirt. That guy? Yes, that's Louis C.K. I'm telling you, it's Louis C.K.
I know Louis C.K. That's not Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. He still has to come out and eat.
I understand, but
He
that's
can't
not
be in his
him.
house 24 hours a day.
Opie, I understand, cuz, but that's not him.
Well, hey,
You call Louis all you want. His name could be Louis. He's not Louis C.K.
it's Louis C.K.
That is not that jerking off fool. I'll tell you right now.
I think that's all we wanted to talk about today. Carl Ruiz, Sabor Chef on Instagram.
Huh?
What else? Grocery Games on the Food Network.
I'm on at 8.
Yeah, I'll be watching.
No, you won't.
I'm too busy reading old John Lennon articles.
Okay.
Gay?
What are you reading John Lennon articles for?
He was a fascinating man.
He's dead.
He was in the Beatles and didn't give a fuck that he was in the Beatles. I could kind of relate to that.
What do you mean?
He was done with the Beatles and everyone else wanted him to continue with the Beatles. And he's like, the Beatles are done.
You think you should compare
want-
yourself to someone that got shot in front of their
No,
apartment?
I'm not comparing myself to him, but he's an interesting person to read up on.
I don't like the Beatles. Does that
Why?
make you upset?
Why don't you like the Beatles?
I don't like the music. I like the Rolling Stones better.
Here we go.
Here we go. Lock.
I've been reading up on John Lennon, some old articles. After he left the Beatles, like the famous Rolling Stones interview from 1971, I think. What else? There's a documentary on the Rolling Stone magazine. That's awesome.
Right. That's a shit. Rolling Stone magazine was a shit show.
What do you mean?
Just drugs and everything in the
Well,
hallways.
it started in like San Francisco,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it's called Stories from the Edge. It's really, really good.
Okay.
Really good. And that's about it. Buddy Holly beats the Beatles, and too many comments flying by. I'm sorry, I don't know. Cool Doc. All right, she's watching the Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah, I don't like the Beatles. I don't think they're that good. I don't like.
Why don't we take a few questions and then we'll get the hell out of here?
Go ahead.
Carl doesn't like the Beatles. A lot of question marks.
I don't like the Beatles.
Even the trippier stuff.
I
The
just
pop
don't-
shit you can just do without. Who gives a fuck? But the trippy stuff?
I
Rubber
don't think I
Soul?
know enough. I don't think I know enough. But all I know is the pop shit. Like that pop shit. I want to punch someone in the face every time they play.
Name 3 Beatles songs.
Yellow Submarine, Yellower Submarine, and then the Yellowest Submarine.
Guy agrees with you. He doesn't like the Beatles. Raoul doesn't like the Beatles.
I like the Rolling Stones. I think they're fucking awesome.
I'm a fan of the Rolling Stones before the Beatles.
What does that mean?
I like the Rolling Stones more than the Beatles.
I think the Rolling Stones is the best rock band ever.
But the last good album they did was Tattoo You.
Because they're still alive, so they had a bunch of stinkers. But
That's when you need to know when your time is done and move on to other shit.
yeah, but how are you gonna know when your time is done when you still have to fucking put fuel in your jet?
Mick Jagger looks and sounds like he sounds ridiculous. But you put the Rolling Stones in the 70s up against anybody, they're the greatest band ever.
Greatest band ever.
But then they hit Tattoo You was 1980, 1981. A bunch of good, songs on there. Waiting for a Friend is an amazing song. Then after that, it was like Goodbye.
But they're still around.
Of course they are, but
I mean, you get the Rolling Stones still like 80 years old, or whatever, however the fuck old those mummies are, right?
Right.
And you play, and you set them up right, and you play Start Me Up. Fucking everyone's gonna go nuts.
of course they are.
The Sympathy for the Devil. I mean,
I wish I saw them way back in the day. I saw them, how long ago? Maybe like 10 years ago, and it just wasn't the same.
Look at the woman in red stuff her face. Can I grab this open?
Yeah. Yeah, look at her. Yeah, kid it. She's a fucking monster.
Yeah, you guys are right. The Lady of the Rose crushed.
The Who
is
was better.
Never.
I love the Who too.
I love the Who.
No one knows what it's like to be the guy behind Blue Eyes or something like that. No.
What do you think about Led Zeppelin?
It's one of my favorite bands of all time.
Rolling Stones against Led Zeppelin.
Woo!
I think Rolling Stones are deeper.
Oh, they're definitely deeper, but Zeppelin's second album and third album were amazing.
I don't know which album is what, but my
Even
favorite...
though most people say Zoso, the fourth album, was their best ever.
Oh, but those are the nerds at faith now.
Well, that's Stairway to Heaven, Going to California, Rock and Roll. But
My
Zeppelin 2 and Zeppelin 3 are way better albums.
My favorite rock song of all time is a Zeppelin song, Traveling Riverside Blues.
Which wasn't on an album, you know that.
I didn't know that.
It wasn't
but
on
every
an
time I
album.
hear that song, it makes the hair stand up on my arm. It's that good.
Traveling Riverside.
Like that. It's fucking...
Yeah.
It's,
See, you like the blues then.
yeah, I'm a blues guy. I love blues.
Traveling Riverside Blues was not on an album, and you know the song Hey Hey What Can I Do?
Great song.
That was never on an album either.
I didn't know that.
And if you like Led Zeppelin, you should check out Greta Van
Susteren on Fox News.
I only had 2 beers and I can't remember. Help me out, guys. Greta Van what? They sound just like Zeppelin. It's an amazing band. They're just kids. They're like 19, 20 years old. They sound...
Oh, I heard those before we got kicked out.
Greta Van Fleet. I got it
Yes.
before you guys. Greta Van Fleet. Check them out. They're really good.
You know what's funny? I was in a car, and I'm driving back from the ranch from doing a show with Guy, and he was hanging out with the guy from Fleetwood Mac. What's his name? Guy from Fleetwood.
Mick Fleetwood?
Mick Fleetwood, or whatever.
Who has a restaurant in Hawaii?
Right. So Guy did a show at the restaurant in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about Mick Fleetwood, and he said the coolest thing to me. He goes, he is a real rock star. Like, he goes, when I met him, everything about him was fucking rock star. Big fucking silk scarf, and he's like, hey, what's up? Let's get drunk and party, and he's turning up the music at the restaurant. And I'm like, wow, that's incredible. Like, that you can still be
Like, that huge.
And it's funny because every Fleetwood Mac song that I hear, I love it.
Really?
But I don't know anything about it. I just know that I like that way that sounds.
Do you know that Fleetwood Mac started as a blues band?
I did not know
With
that. Greta Van Susteren?
Peter Green? Peter Green, right? Peter, there was a documentary on this guy. So he started Fleetwood Mac, they were a blues band. And then fast forward, they were Fleetwood Mac as you know them, but their sound was way different than...
Fucking sound, like every song I hear, it's like, that's a good song, that's a good song, that's a good song.
Look up Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac, you won't believe how bluesy they were. And pretty cool, some cool little
Look
songs.
at this dum-dum, I'm wearing the watch on the wrong wrist. What's wrong with people?
Aren't you supposed to wear it on the left?
This is my left, it's reversed, this stupid thing.
Oh, all right. Got it. Take your shirt off. That's something Jim Brewer would say. Take your shirt off.
Black Magic.
Peter Green, thank you, Jeff. Check. They Fleetwood Mac did the original. Opie's a failure.
Block that asshole.
All right, we'll block Bill.
Bye, Bill.
Block.
I crush your head.
People obsess about me. It's so fucking weird.
It's almost like they're gay, right?
It's scary. But anyway.
Is it because you're so good looking that maybe those dudes love you?
So Peter Green's version of Fleetwood Mac, they did the original version of Black Magic Woman. You know that song. You have to.
The Black Magic Woman.
That Santana made
Yes.
famous. But Fleetwood Mac with Peter Green, that's their song.
So that's not even a Santana song?
Nope.
Fuck Santana.
Nope.
That's the best song they ever did.
But no, the best song Santana ever did was Oi Come Va. I know.
I don't like that song because that's a rip-off from old Cha Cha Cha.
Is it really?
It's not their song.
Look at me being cocky. I didn't even know that.
We're like two shitty Vic Henleys.
We sort of know stuff.
Yeah, we kind of know stuff.
We kind of know stuff.
Well, like Black Magic Woman was an X-Men.
People are obsessing today, dude. Go watch football.
Bill's dead.
Go watch football.
Oh my god.
People are obsessing that I turned down a huge opportunity with Anthony. Who gives a fuck? I'm happy. I want to do this. If you like this pop-up, please share it on Facebook. We're trying to build the numbers a little bit. But the numbers are doing well, man.
Yeah, man. I'm fun, man. I get to see my boy.
I used to talk to over 1 million people a week. Now I talk to 30,000.
It doesn't matter. 30,000 can start a war.
There's like 30,000 on Facebook, and then when I put it on YouTube, it does between 5 and 10. You know, we'll build from here. All right, guys, we're babbling, so
Later on, guys.
let me do this.
No. No fucking dip. No. No.
Let me dip.
No more food. Fucking no dip.
Let me dip.
No, no dip.
All right, guys. What else? There's the room. Pete's Tavern in Gramercy Park, right?
Yeah, Gramercy Park.
That's Carl Ruiz. Follow him on Twitter. Sabor Chef on Instagram. I want to thank Louis C.K. for making an appearance on the pop-up.
It's not Louis C.K., bro.
I'm telling you, that's Louis C.K.
That's like saying the girl in the red is Grimace from fucking McDonald's.